Hello, and welcome to one more episode of Quantum Entanglement. I'm Sandra Klein, and this is my alter ego, Becky. And today we want to wish you a happy Valentine's Day. And also, we want to take a little bit of time to wish you a happy Chinese New Year, the year of the metal ox. This year is going to be very auspicious, so make sure that you're working on yourself and on the projects that you want them to take off, because this year is where it's at. Today, I want to talk about a few things that I consider are having a high impact in our sexuality as a couple or as a single person. The first thing is this thing about the body count. Whether a woman have slept with many men, what's the difference between a woman sleeping with many men and a man sleeping with many women? In society, right now is saying that if a woman have many sexual partners, she's not worthy, she's a hoe, she has issues. But if a man have slept with a lot of women, he's the man, he's really the dude. And I'm just here to tell you that that's fucking bullshit. Because what about the men that have 10 kids from 10 different baby mamas? What do you call that? I tell you what I call that. I call that a fucking piece of shit. Because I'm sure he's not looking after any of his kids. But he dares to look at his next girlfriend and ask her, how many body? What's your body count? For you, all I have to say is, okay? That doesn't count. We are the same. I can have as many body counts as I want, and that still doesn't define how worthy I am or how good of a person I am. Sex is sex. It has nothing to do, it doesn't define a person. Sex is something that we need, that we desire, that we crave from the moment that we become sexually active until we die. That desire never ends. The reason why some people have issues with their sexuality is because we talked about this before in the prior videos. Is due to their trauma, to the way they were raised and the bullshit they were taught. Right? So it's like when you're young and your parents are telling you that sex is dirty, that you shouldn't have sex until you get married. Like if you're a Mormon, there is so much guilt in the women if they want to experience pleasure during their sexuality. So they get married and they're just like laying there. It's horrible. It's horrible. It is horrible. The indoctrination that we receive about our sexuality. We are free to have any kind of sex experience that we want, so long we're not hurting anyone. As long as you're not hurting anyone, and both people, or you and the animal, or whoever the fuck it is you're fucking, if you're both consenting, it's okay. There's nobody needs to judge you. No, it's not good, it's not bad. It's simply a feeling, an emotion, a desire, pleasure. Just like some people get pleasure out of eating ice cream or cake or cookies. Same thing with sex. We get so much pleasure out of sex, right? One more thing I want to talk about today. This is something that it really fucked with my mind. If a young girl gets raped when she's 12 or 11 or 13 or whenever, we're dealing with a pedophile, right? The man is a pedophile. He's raping the girl. He's taking advantage of this poor girl, poor little baby girl. But if an older woman has sex with a young boy, this boy will be mystified as the man. Wow, that lady raped you? But of course, it's not rape, it's sex. Now it's sex. For a boy, 12 years old, if a 30-year-old girl comes and fuck him, that's just because he's the man, he's a powerful man. But it's not. Don't you understand that now this boy is going to be traumatized for the rest of his life, whether he ceases or not? And then he's going to grow up thinking that he's the man and that he can have sex with as many women as he wants, and all this shit that we perpetuate because we have double standards between male and female. So in the conversation of pedophilia, I'm not gonna get into that because everybody got their own opinion on it. But what I do want to tell you is it causes the same harm when a boy or a girl gets raped by an older person. Only that we have mystified that the boy becomes a man and he's a manly man, but now the girl, she's in shame because she's been raped. And then when this young boy and this young girl, they grow up, what's gonna happen? The girl is not gonna wanna have sex with anybody because she feels dirty, because everybody told her it was her fault, or whatever they told her. And then the boy is gonna grow up thinking that he's entitled to have sex with anybody he wants and that he is the man. And this is why right here, right now, we are experiencing so much discombobulating sexuality, where people have become nothing more than a plastic doll, where we have so many options because of the dating apps, that if this person you go out, they don't put out, you just skip, go to the next until you find somebody. I want to know how many of you have had really great sex in a one night stand. And I'm gonna start with myself. The first time that you have sex with somebody, especially if it's sloppy sex, it fucking sucks. It's not, I mean, more than 90% of the time, the women don't have an orgasm. Why? Because men are only concerned about them. It's a one night stand, it's a wham bang, thank you, man. And then that's it. So I don't want to hear it. What I want is to bring us together, right? Male and female, to understand that we are the same, that we have at the bottom of our heart the same needs, the same desires, which is to have experienced an amazing sexual act. And we can only do that when we take our time, when we appreciate our partner, and when we know what to do, right? So take your time to please your partner. Take your time today to say to the person that you love them. And remember that we are the same. And remember, I love you too. Bye. Have a good day.